esteemed organizers, patron of the conference, Professor Bindeshwar Pathak, Organizing Secretary, Professor Neil Latanji, my revered elder brother, Professor Anil Singh Jha, for whom I am here, esteemed delegates from different parts of the country, volunteers, organizers, research scholars, ladies and gentlemen. The topic of my presentation is Situating Sanitation in 21st Century, Decoding the Problems, Paradoxes and Possibilities. This is a research based on secondary sources. I have not done any primary field work, and based on the study of readings, a review of select literature that I have gone through, national and international reports on the issue of sanitation, I am directly coming to the core assumptions that I have arrived at after going through the studies and my suggestions. As Professor Pathak was saying in the morning, the data, the information, they're all available in the websites of United Nations, UNICEF, World Bank, and other leading NGOs. Let me come very quickly to some of the success stories before I talk about my finite assumptions. See, sanitation, we all know, is not about mere toilets. It is about many things, hygiene. And it is not impossible to attain 100% defecation-free state. There are countries that have attained 100% defecation, though there are exceptions. For instance, Ethiopia. Study says Ethiopia is a country that has attained almost 100% sanitation, defecation-free. And the factors that have led Ethiopia to attain success is a very strong political will, a recognition of sanitation as a health issue, integration of drinking water and sanitation with the Ministry of Health, strong participation of local communities and political leaders, involvement of local communities in monitoring.
Dr. Mishra.
I am directly coming to my findings based on the secondary sources. Finite assumptions. A thorough observation of the discourse of sanitation, local to the global, urges one to come out with the following finite propositions. 1. The provision of sanitation services receives higher priority in urban areas than in rural areas. Second, it is more structured in urban areas than in rural areas. Third, urban-rural divide exists in sanitation service delivery. 4. Disparities do persist between urban and rural sanitation coverage. 5. Taboos of numerous kinds, including personal, ideological, cultural, and religious, abound in relation to sanitation preferences. Habits are not easy to change. Next, undoubtedly, the drinking water crisis is not a mere rural issue. Collecting water still constitutes an everyday battle for millions, including women worldwide. Many schools across the globe are yet to possess the much requisite essential sanitation provisions, including toilets and changing rooms for girls to provide privacy during menstruation. The nature of sanitation services, including acceptability, delivery, and coverage, varies from nation to nation, within the nation from state to state, within the state from one district to another district, and within the district from urban to rural areas, and within the rural areas from block to block, and within the block from panchayat to panchayat, and within the panchayat from village to village. Involvement of all, including the government agencies, national and international bodies, corporate and the communities, certainly contributes a lot to the improvement of water quality, setting of toilets, promoting adoption of improved hygienic practices, including access to safe drinking water, water conservation, rainwater harvesting, managing human waste effectively, preventing waterborne diseases, and the like. The state policies and flagship programs do carry the much needed potential for attaining freedom from open defecation, ensuring universalization of safe drinking water, prevention of waterborne diseases, gender-friendly sanitation provisions in educational institutions, and the like. And the last point, universalization of the provisions of water, sanitation, and hygiene entails the participation of all, starting from the decision-making to implementation. The state machinery, industry, communities, external non-government organizations. It is preposterous, unrealistic, and over-ambitious to seek radical changes in geometric progression. This is a part of an evolutionary march wherein the success can be engineered brick by brick. The greatest example is Sulabh, which is coming in a big way as a silent revolution owing to the combination of all talents in Professor Bindeshwar Pathak. He is not only a social scientist, he is a trinity. At the same time, he is a social reformer, and at the same time, he is a social worker. All his three attributes, being a social scientist, social worker, and social reformer, that creates miracles in his action called social engineering, and Sulabh is its manifestation. Thank you.